On March 24, 1976, a military junta led by General Jorge Videla seized power in Argentina. Under the guise of national reorganization process, they launched Operation Condor, a systematic campaign to eliminate political dissidents. In midnight raids, armed soldiers dragged thousands from their homes without explanation. The victims, known as Los Desaparecidos, the disappeared, included students, journalists, and union workers. Families woke to shattered doors and empty beds, beginning a nightmare of unanswered questions. By April 1977, desperate mothers of the disappeared began gathering at Buenos Aires' Plaza de Mayo. Clutching photos of their missing children, they marched silently to avoid arrest. Their white headscarves, originally made from diapers, became symbols of resistance. Handwritten signs bore names like Maria last seen 12-576. Despite threats, these women returned every Thursday, demanding answers. Their courage laid the foundation for Las Abuelas de Plaza de Mayo, one of history's most tenacious human rights movements. Behind Buenos Aires' colonial facades, over 500 clandestine detention centers operated. The most notorious, ESMA, Navy Mechanics School, imprisoned 5,000 people. Survivors later testified about torture with electric prods, waterboarding, and flights of death, victims drugged and thrown into the Atlantic. Bloodstains marked walls where prisoners were executed. The junta meticulously documented atrocities, later used as evidence in trials. Only 200 survived ESMA, most remained desaparecidos. Pregnant detainees were kept alive until childbirth, then executed. An estimated 500 babies were stolen by the junta and given to military families. Adoption papers listed false birth parents, erasing children's true identities. Grandmothers like Estela Barnes de Carlotto pioneered genetic fingerprinting, proving kinship through mitochondrial DNA. By 2023, 133 stolen grandchildren had been identified, some raised by their parents' killers. This systematic child theft became legally defined as genocide under international law. By 1978, global media exposed Argentina's crimes. The mothers strategically marched during the FIFA World Cup, ensuring foreign journalists saw their protests. Amnesty International and the UN condemned the junta, while the EU froze arms sales. Photographs of white-scarf grandmothers circled the world, inspiring solidarity protests from Paris to Mexico City. This pressure forced the junta to permit limited Red Cross visits, though they disguised torture sites with fresh paint and fake walls. The junta retaliated violently. In December 1977, founder Azucena Villaflor and 11 other mothers were kidnapped and murdered. State media called them subversives. Yet every Thursday, more women joined the marches, now wearing their children's birth dates pinned to scarves. Soldiers circled the plaza in trucks, photographing protesters. Remarkably, the mothers used these intimidation tactics to their advantage, knowing disappearance would amplify their cause internationally. After democracy returned in 1983, forensic anthropologists began excavating mass graves. Using survivor testimonies and declassified military maps, they uncovered skeletons with bullet-pierced skulls and bound wrists. Identification relied on clothing fragments, dental records, and ID bracelets, some victims secretly made in captivity. One grave held 340 bodies near Pozo de Vargas. To date, only 1/1200 of 30,000 desaparecidos have been identified, a painstaking process continuing today. In 1987, geneticist Mary Claire King developed DNA kinship analysis for Argentina's stolen children. The technique compared mitochondrial DNA inherited from mothers with the grandmother's database. One early success was Paula Logares, recovered at age 8. Her adoptive father was a police officer involved in her biological parents' murders. By 2023, 133 identifications had been made, though an estimated 300 stolen babies remain missing, now middle-aged adults unaware of their true origins. The 1985 trial of the juntas sentenced Videla and others to life imprisonment, a landmark for human rights. Evidence included 709 horrifying testimonies and declassified U.S. cables confirming CIA awareness of the crimes. Later trials under crimes against humanity laws continued into the 2020s. While some perpetrators died free, each verdict brought catharsis. Mothers attended court clutching photos, whispering presente, present, as each victim's name was read, ensuring none were forgotten. Today, the white scarves are painted onto Plaza de Mayo's pavement, encircling the Pirámide de Mayo Memorial. New generations march alongside surviving mothers now in wheelchairs. The grandmother's DNA database remains active, with periodic identifications making headlines. Argentina's 2006 Never Again law mandates education about the dictatorship. As the last mothers pass away, their mantra endures. They took them alive. We want them back alive. The empty beds still demand answers.